Oi! You got a knife? You call that a knife, huh? You call that a knife? That's not a knife, mate. This is a knife. And you're going to need it, friends, for the crypto bull market. PulseChain is the resistance chain. That is the new campaign. That is the best product market fit for where it sits in the crypto industry, because we are bombarded with bug worshiper, bug overlords, just everybody else who's eating the bugs, drinking soy milk. Where does this imagery come from, friends? Today, we're going to speak about PulseChain. Think of a fist going up. Here is me on a dick with butt. You understand? So the resistance, friends. The resistance. Now, there's other words for it. The people's chain. That's what it is. PulseChain is the people's chain. So if any of you have played Last of Us or any of these like zombie apocalyptic movies, games, there's always this theme of where like the government, they've really got to go full totalitarian because there's just zombies everywhere, or they're just controlling everything. And here is The Last of Us, friends. If you remember the fireflies, so these are the type of images that it actually, if you look at Tang Gang, they evoke these. But it doesn't have to just be that, friends, because PulseChain's a big, beautiful city, all right? Now, this is the thing. See that there's like graffiti playing around here. When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. You see these, friends? This is pretty much what it's out there like, you know, making their own imagery, symbols. See, Last of Us, friends. You see that? The resistance. The resistance. That's pretty much what it is. Against, this is it. Imagine, friends. See, all the city is basically like, this is like crypto, right? This is all the government trying to take on crypto. This is, they're coming. So there's the type of imagery you want to evoke. There's like also that Mad Max movie, which actually Mr. DurkeyTurkey uses. It's actually pretty cool. You know, it's everyone riding around in the dust fields out here. It's just showing you that type of stuff. That's pretty much, if you are out there, friends and family, that's what this is. That's the soul. That's not your friend Somi going, oh, you are now this. No. This is me observing. This is it. There's rebellions in here. Okay, there's rebels. There's different factions. There's the common theme of independence, taking control of everything, not waiting for someone else to tell you what to do. You are basically, you know, you're growing your own crops. Okay, you grow your own crops. You squeeze your own orange juice. You wear your fluffy slippers, obviously. You put them on yourself. That's the type of thing going on. So PulseChain, right, is the people's chain. All right, it's the people's chain. PulseChain is resistance against establishment. PulseChain is real DeFi. PulseChain is for people, not bug worshippers. So when I say resistance, friends, it's resistance against the establishment. Now, there are many, many things out here. I've got so much evidence for this. This is what's been happening in the bubbling undertone in the rest of crypto. And let's play some nice, gentle angel music as we just weave our way in and we arm ourselves with this knife. Yo. They can't come for us, friends. They can't come for us. All right. Now, PulseChain, right? It is naturally, I'm reporting to you on the flavor of the personality out here. This is not, I'm not saying it is, just telling you like, oh, it's going to be. No, it is right now. Okay. PulseChain sides along the rebels who are fighting against the establishment for pro-crypto rights. And friends, Tang Gang are basically the core of it. Now, friends, I just wanted you to just remember, we can't always roll around in dust fields and wear like, you know, the cool leather braces and grow our own crops. You know what I mean? Like eventually, hey, just build a McDonald's. Let's just build a Macca's over there. You know what I mean? We can do that. Now, what I'm going to show you is Tang Gang images that just evoke these. Look at these, friends. Look at the graffiti out here. Tang Gang. You have Tang Gang, yeah, they're leading the resistance over here. So you can see these friends. Here's shout out to Tommy Boy Gillespie. Shout out to Tommy Boo. You see these friends, Tang Gang. Okay, so these are the types of images that exist out there. And I'm just going to show you what happens if you type in Tang Gang in media. Look at this. This is too spooky, riding a horse out here. You see these friends, you're just going to see a lot of this family stuff out here. All these images. It's very, very vibrant. A lot of colors coming on out here. Obviously, shout out to Peach with the big booty. That's my posts out here. Friends, if you can scroll through, you see a lot of these images out here, right? A lot of the colors, the flavor, the flair. But it gives you really the idea. Look at this. What is this picture? Never seen this before. This is awesome. So actually, this is really cool. Friends, a little Japanese anime girl with a machine gun. You see, friends, that they really, really smart. really smart. They're really tuned into culture. They get cool stuff. So like they will lean into Japanese culture. Japanese, man, they do like wilder stuff, like little like 12-year-old girls with like massive bazookas and stuff like that. Just, and you know, a 7-shaped banana that goes around. So that's the type of stuff that's been going on. Now, I have this picture here, right? This is just me, the Dick with Bart. You have Richard Hart here, of course. So if you want to know where all of this comes from, friends, Richard Hart is fighting for everyone's rights in crypto. So parallel to that is Tang Gang, and not just Tang Gang, friends. You have the Gophers. You have Mr. Dipcatcher there. You have Alex Magic Beard cooking in the background. He's like a hermit out there. He's cooking. He's cooking. You know what I mean? What's he cooking? We'll wait and see. Okay, cross-chain staking, all these. You have the Atropa ecosystem, the mystery of Atropa. You have the teddy bear, pDAI mysteries out there. There's a lot of things on Hexy Bastard, right? He's got his farm. It's just eggplants, just full-on eggplants everywhere. It's kind of funny. It ties into the universe. Everyone's just eating Hexy Bastard's eggplants. Thank you very much, sir. So the city doesn't starve. You know, we have all the nutrients coming out for the women and their children. So it's all coming as a descendant of Richard Hart fighting the corrupted SEC. But also, it's not just the corrupted SEC. Richard Hart himself has always been the rebel type, the protecting human rights type. And remember, friends, PulseChain sacrificed for freedom of speech. You see that? Now we have freedom of peach, but you get the point, okay? You have these things, friends. You have these things going on. This is in the spirit of PulseChain. All these colors, all this flavor, freedom of speech, freedom for movement, okay? You have all of these things going on. Richard Hart's, like I said, his personality and all these. You have really good showman marketing, eccentrics type, and then you also have the the tech side, the leader part, the powerful part, that type of part. Okay, so these types of things, their worlds collide, and then you have all of these things popping up in PulseChain. You have the tech stuff, but you also have the flavor. Now, all of these other chains out here in crypto, friends, remember, it's great, man. Matic, Phantom, Binance Chain, Optimism, Arbitrum, there's heaps and heaps and heaps. Show me your flavor. Show it to me. I want to lick you in a non-sexual, very consensual way, please. Just to taste it, friends. Because on PulseChain, you can literally just poke your tongue out and you can taste it. You can taste the tang out there. Not just Tang Gang, but you can see all these things moving. There's the fighting, B-Roots, and then Tang Gang. And then this soda guy comes up. You see him, friends, these pop people appear and they look like, are they semi-charlatan looking, but also they're skilled. And then there's always people wrestling. Are you good or are you bad? Friends, it's a city. There's just the dust fields, everyone going out there. We've been dropped into a country, and now you got to build yourself from the ground up, right? And now in markets, this translates to us being early, which is cheap prices. That's all we actually really care about. So there's no moral arguments to make. You're like, who the hell cares? Okay, that's what happens when you're early. So PulseChain's current marketing is already fit to succeed in the bull market. It already is. So I'm telling you, it already is right now, friends. And I'm saying I think there will be a theme continuing into the future for crypto as a whole of fighting against the establishment. And I think it's going to bleed in the world into crypto, fighting against the establishment. By the way, in crypto, you remember, friends, from the tech waves, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you. We're in the next phase, then they fight you. And then you win. Okay, we're in the then they fight you phase. This is the theme of, friends, we're watching a movie, okay, and now we're at literally the 75% of the movie part where there's the climax, where you have to start fighting the bad guys. What's going on? You know, everybody's driving around in the cars, bazookas being launched, you know, someone's doing somersaults and stuff here and there. Then they cut to like 5 seconds for like, just like a comedy breakup. Like, hey, that was a funny scene. Back to the bazookas, back to the knives, and the knife fights. Friends, it's a battle of the worlds colliding. It's just two people. Obviously, the knife wins. The knife will win. You know what I mean? So this is pretty much, if we're watching a movie, this is where we are. This is where we are. The fighting's just really, really beginning. And also see it, friends, this will bleed out to into things like Donald Trump returning. Okay, I'm going to show you like my evidence for these, friends. So we have Donald Trump fever, the resurgence of the takedown of the establishment. You have Pepe. Remember my ribbiting? That's also tied into that. We also have Roaring Kitty returns. I mean, his name is Roaring Kitty, funny enough. Returns with the GameStop and the meme stop with the bandana, friends. You know what I mean? So Roaring Kitty returns. See how all of this is linked? We also see the government in the background trying to ban crypto. We have corrupt chairman Gary Gensler. Okay, it's literally been... Friends, the well has been sucked dry. They had a soy milk well, and he's just been sucking it all himself. You know what I mean? So, obviously, no one was drinking from it anyway. But, hey, you know, that was our soy milk. You know, we didn't say you could take that. So, that's pretty much what's been happening. We also see themes such as the banning of self-custody, which is actually just existing in one person's head, me, and I'm just a peanut brain. I don't know anything, but I believe this is going to manifest itself later on, where the government's going to try to spook everyone and say, crypto, we're banning self-custody. Because actually, by the way, friends, the European Union, they're all trying to do it right now. Right now, they're all trying to do it. They say, hey, how can we ban it? How can we ban it? They're looking at it like, okay, we're trying to ban. Friends, just to let you know, I know a lot of you are going to paper dump. You're not going to. All right, nobody in my channel here, no one here in the friendship cult is going to. They can't stop you from learning 12 words. They can't ban self-custody. They can trick people into thinking they can ban self-custody to get them to sell, which is what they ultimately want them to do. But they can't actually do it. But the most important part is that red candle. But they want to make the biggest, fattest red candle, and they want to try put deeper, more draconian laws. They want more stricter laws. Like, you're not even allowed to look at the Bitcoin logo. They want this type of stuff. That's governments, man. That's governments, okay? It's the bug overlords. Look, I think these are all indicators for people revolting against the system. Also, concurrent to all of that, we are recently seeing VC coins all drop to zero, pretty much. Not drop to zero, because they're all just dog poop. They're all of the 20 best tech crypto coins are all launched at 10 to 20 billion fully diluted market cap. And a lot of these are expensive. You even have Crypto Kobe coming out and like basically without even knowing me, he doesn't know who I am, friends. He literally probably think I'm a freaking... Well, he knows. I'm just a peanut brain. I'm a nobody. But he's literally been saying my talking points today that I predicted would happen. He's saying it from freaking 2 years ago. I said this. Literally 1.5 years ago, I'm making videos directly saying, scam, Igon layer, scum, friends. Literally. Right here, friends. Look how early I was. Look at 1.5 years early, man. Talk at this. Your friend saw me here. This is Rand talking about this recently. This is your friend saw me videos. Look, February 2023. Feb of 2023. Wow. Feb of 20. Crypto exposed. Bro, you didn't even have a token. You still don't have a token. How did your friend saw me a 1.5 years ago called all of you grifter scammers? All of you. You're all VC insiders. Man, that is some, something going on here. There's some peanuts rolling around doing backflips in there with some salt crystals. I hope they're salt crystals. You know what I mean? Now, friends, look at this picture from DurkeyTurkey. Okay, this is shout out to DurkeyTurkey with your classic memes. Friends, isn't it funny? I'm talking about Mad Max and the Fireflies, the Last of Us, the rebellion, the resistance against the establishment and the state, trying to like ruin people's rights and what they're doing in crypto. And then we have these memes that are actually naturally made like that. Here I am, here coming to save the day. We're just a big fat Freedom of Peach booty, which has actually done a wonderful chart since the start. So this is Peach, friends. Freedom of Peach. See, friends, it's called Freedom of Peach. Why? Because even the PulseChain conference, I think something happened with like Tang Gang stuff. Don't take it too seriously, friends. I know it's all fun for the characters and everything, but yes, everyone's very, very passionate. But just showing you like, hey, you're meant like PulseChain, we're the resistance, but you're resisting us. So we're going to like be a Freedom of Peach. It's funny. See how the spirit is there. The spirit is bubbling there. But it's awesome to see, right? You can see all these Dick with Bart. These are all characters, friends. Too Spooky. These other flavors. You have Dick with Bart here. See the machine guns out here. This is Stylo out here. His avatar. This is the pineapple pen. He's literally just got a pineapple pen, right? And you have these. See this imagery, friends? There's Mr. DurkeyTurkey up here as well. So it's kind of funny. That's what PulseChain pretty much is. And whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it's something. The other chains don't have this. They don't have this at all. They got nothing. It's just ghosts. Ghosts. It's literally technology and they got some people. All right? There's no flavor, man. There's nothing that draws you in. Because there's 50 chains. What's your unique edge? I don't know. Who cares, friends? Who cares if it's not something you agree with? Friends, maybe one day there's just going to be like a vegetarian chain. Now, I don't know how that's going to work, but I'll tell you, you know what, man? I'm going to Google right now. How many people are vegans in the world? Vegan, vegetarian, whatever. Okay, you like eating eggplants. Okay, well, Hexy Bastard's got some eggplants here for you. Oh, wow, made me find out. Okay, 5% of the world is. Sweet, that's a lot of people. And guess what? They love buying everything vegan. All right, sweet, I'm in the vegan chain. You see what I mean? Like, you don't have to judge or anything out there. But shout out to all the plant lovers as well, friends. I love plants too. Love watering them and, patting them as well and talking to them. But these are network effects. That's it. That's it. Everyone in crypto, because, look, it's not just humans. We're so self-absorbed. We think that the world revolves around us. So when people automatically in crypto, they see something. They go, oh, I don't like this person, so I'm not going to be in that coin. Or I don't like those people, so I'm not going to be swapping into that token. They talk like that by default. Whereas your friend Somi here comes and says, remove ego. Remove your pride, okay? Keep your fluffy slippers on, though. Your Highland Bull fluffy slippers. Right here. We keep them on while we just think, okay, man, maybe there's a price too low and a price too high. Maybe indicators of future growth where prices will become high in the future, maybe they show signs today. Now, we don't have the book to run it all the way around, because as you know, friends, not only do we not have a book, I am the book pretty much. So good luck to everybody out there trying to learn all of this in real time. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We're trying to learn the book. We go, wait a minute. I can see flavor and flair in PulseChain. I don't see it in these other chains. I just see like a bunch of old, brown, barren. It's like just the Matrix, the real world of the Matrix. It's just like thousands of clones out there, friends. I'll show you. This is it, man. This is literally, friends, the Matrix, the real world of the Matrix. It's just, like just all these clone colonies out here. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. Just like, there's just nothing. There's just all the same stuff. Where's your distinction? Here are all the eggs. Remember all the eggs, friends? In the Matrix, like, oh yes, look at all these people. See, that's just it. That's the rest of, a lot of these other chains are like that. Like, oh, we got a money market and we have a DEX as well. Yeah, we'll join the rest of us, dude. That's equivalent. Okay, friends, it's like saying, come to Las Vegas. We have a hospital. Okay, everything's got a hospital, bro. I got an hospital here. You know what I mean? It's called like sticky tape and glue. So you got to sell me on something else. You can't say, oh, come to Las Vegas. We have banks. Okay, every major city in the world's got a bank as well. But then they start with, hey, we've got 15,000 stripper poles and an oversupply of girls to dance. Like, okay, I don't have that in my city. You see, friends, you see? Now, we laugh about that because it's like, it's like more like sexualizing and adult and entertainment, which is almost like parallel exactly to crypto, what we're doing right now. Okay, but I'm just showing you, you got to sell on something different. The differentiating factor, okay? It's called like a blue ocean strategy. So here's the thing. Remember, revisiting, right? Richard Hart is also doing all this resistance fighting against the corrupt SEC. He's also believing in privacy and real DeFi. All of Richard Hart's points, I believe in privacy. Privacy is normal. Privacy is a human right. Okay, also, friends, you notice about me, I speak about the biggest injustice ever was a Tornado Cash developer being jailed. This is because all the judges are corrupt. Of course, they're all corrupt. Oh, you made a hammer. Someone took a hammer and broke a car. Okay, you go to jail. They typed some code, man. Okay, so look at this. He, alongside the community, believe in freedom of speech. Some also like freedom of speech. Currently, people are expressing their support by buying meme coins such as Pepe. So this is the friends. I know all of these. Bang, bang, bang. You're like, okay, Somi, I can see it. I can see the island. I can see the Tang Gang and the graffiti. I can see Mr. Dipcatcher and the Gophers. I can see the pDAI, Atropathy, the city being built out on the outskirts and the zombies. Hey, you can't hang around the zombies. I can see all that. What does that mean for us? And the answer is, friends, people buy shit coins. Which is like, it's an anticlimax, but it's the truth. Okay, that's what it is. It's not, look, you got to think about it a different way. I know to all the new normies out there, they're like, where's your picket fencing? Where's your signs? Go and harass the politicians. Where's your petitions? Where's your donations? Go and get the like loudspeaker and go, everybody, let's rally. Who do we want? What do we want? Big bags. When do we want them now? You know what I mean? What was that rallying stuff? And everyone in crypto is like, look, man, half of us are coming off a 3-day drug binge bender, so we can barely move anyway. But we do know how to move money outside of the traditional financial system. And guess what, friends? That's actually more effective than what they're trying to do in real life right now. Real life, okay? In normie world, they think by yelling at a politician, it actually does something. No, they don't. You just piss them off to stall them, okay? In crypto, there is no stalling. You understand? There is, here's your bank. Give me the fiat. I'm going to give somebody for their crypto an exchange of your poopy fiat. I'm leaving the traditional financial system and I'm keeping my money and I'm going to own these digital tokens, Pokemon, okay? And I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving. And guess what? When I leave, I'm just going to be in Tether anyway or something else or Bitcoin itself. I'm never really leaving, okay? I'm always going to have an exposure here. Always. Okay, always. And so are the billions of people out there, they want to once they see it. That's pretty much what's been happening. Friends, it is a peaceful protest. Okay, there are no guns here, just water pistols. Okay, there are no knives. There are hunting spoons, right? There is none of that here. It is a peaceful protest. That's what's happening in crypto. So you're seeing all these, the flavor and the flair. Where's the guns and the shooting? No, man. That part, friends, it doesn't get anywhere. Okay, what we're doing now gets somewhere. It's basically you deciding to choose to keep your assets holding this stuff. Okay, now, how people react is the most important part. Because when people see all these friends, they buy poop coins. Okay, so it's not your friend saw me talking, as in like, I'm trying to wheel my way in the market. No, this is what they do. They seem to do this. Okay, also, friends, it happens in the real life. Do you remember all like, don't get political, friends. Don't get upset when I say like Black Lives Matter or any of the political movements in America. Whenever people feel motivated that they want to participate in a cause, they're just like, give me the number. Let me donate. $100, $1,000, $500. They just donate because they want to throw in money in. They want to like, I'm here to support. Well, in crypto, it's the same thing. When they want to support, they throw it in. It's the same thing, friends. It's literally humans. We're just doing it digitally. That's why. And not everyone knows how to like interpret a blockchain explorer and all these, right? So we're really, really new, okay? So it's natural for all these people to relate to PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex later on as they fall under the Richard Hart umbrella. However, we are still early as the market cycle plays out. So yes, right now, friends, people are buying Donald Trump coins. They're buying Pepe coins. They're buying these. It's like, it's a resistance against the bug overlords. Okay, so I think it's just naturally fitting. Once they finally realize what they're doing, they're getting into fair launch against the state, resistance, rebellion for the people type of products and assets and communities, because this is what the product is in crypto. It's a community, okay? So it's natural, friends. It's natural. Like I'm basically showing you, hey, like Steve Jobs, friends. Steve Jobs, when he polled humans, hey, what do you want for the next phone? They said, okay, there's 50 buttons right now. We want 70 buttons. And he's like, no, you don't. You don't want any buttons at all. Oh, you want something totally new. You want your mind to be blown. Okay, well, friends, Tang Gang coins, like I'm just about to show you. You want your mind to be blown? Okay, so remember all these, friends. It's all perception and framing, okay? So also, let's enjoy this, your friend saw me picture with, I support my friends. You see that? So I've just basically contrasted the grungy city and then the dust and the zombies are over there. They can't go in the sunlight. I think it's from the Will Smith movie, right? So all of these friends, you know what I mean? Like all of these, I'm like, hey, we're all having fun. So it's pretty much, it's all happening digitally, okay? But that's what's happening. Okay, so right now, friends, most people in crypto, they think Richard Hart is the fat Ponzi scammer guy. That's what they say. Now, we know it's wrong because I'm like, you know what? PulseChain's bigger than just Richard Hart, Tang Gang, HOA, NANANA, Dig with Butt. There's pDAI, Teddy Bear, Tropa. B Roots is out there. 86,000 people cranking in, right? You also have Alex, Magic Beard. He's cooking in the mountains, right? He's a hermit cooking with icosahedron, cross-chain staking. You have Mr. Dipcatcher. You have Hexy Bastard, has like a big farm with just literally eggplants, just straight eggplants, fam. That's it. Eggplants for breakfast, lunch, dinner. You have the SolidX influencer coins, the Fire Whale. You see these friends. You also have Mr. Scuba Steve. See all these things popping up, all these characters popping up. That's not a dying chain, man. That is like way, way opposite on the other spectrum, okay? Now, as we all know, friends, also, in crypto, the bad guys, they actually turn out to be the good guys later on. And then the good guys who are smiling to you, they're the ones who come and poke you in the back, all right? They're the ones who end up doing it. Soy Bankman-Fried. You saw all of it, friends. All of them, okay? So wouldn't it be kind of like a mysterious universe thing where everyone goes, oh my gosh, Richard was fighting for our rights the whole time. Guess what, friends? Let's be honest, okay? They know he's doing that, but there's just one little issue. And we know what the issue is. The issue is this price chart. Okay, this is the PulseChain price chart all the way back down here. Had 9 red weekly candles. Friends, by the way, we had 9 red weekly candles and this tiny, what you call a green candle. Thank you to whoever saved us here. And then the market just resumed to go give us another red again. Yeah. Welcome to life, friends. Welcome to life. So you also have this Hex price chart. You see what I mean? Like it's down, oh my gosh, you're down 1 cent, like down to 75% of a cent. You see what I mean? Like that's pretty much it. So that's, look. Remember my videos, friends? Green candles make you smarter? Yeah, well, basically, they'll only believe the narrative if the prices go up. That's it. Once they see other people believing in it, they'll believe in it. Okay, and that's pretty much what's been happening. Okay, also, big important point. Okay, we've got to play some nice Habibi Arabi music for this. Because we can't understate this. So if you're sitting on the sidelines, you're like, oh, well, maybe, yes, no. Okay, but Richard has in the PulseChain sacrifice wallet, there's 170,000 Ethereum. So that helps too. By the way, friends, he's got a lot more money that he can do. But ones we can actually publicly see, 170,000 Ethereum, okay? I will continue, your friend Simon here, to lead by example. And I'll just continue to nominate PulseChain as real DeFi. Because it is. It lets you get in cheap. Who cares about these other chains, bro? Get me in. Dick with Butts only 7 or 8 million market cap. Really? NANANA, Peach, HOA, all these, they're under 10 million. They're 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Orange Man Good is like 1 to 2 million. That's a joke. Not really a joke. It's because we have strong hands. There's no weak hands in. Sweet. Friends, don't you want to be in a place where there's only strong hands? Yeah, that means you're cheap. If there's weak hands in, you're expensive. You see that? So, PulseChain, right? All of this talk means nothing unless I follow it up with this. It had dozens of coins that did 100x. Many. Reported on you here. And me called personally too. Dick with Butt, 220x. HOA, 100x. By the way, they actually did higher numbers. I'm just measuring from the chart. If you actually were in the fair launch, which is out in the public, yeah, it could be like 500x, 1,000x. Yes, those are the real numbers in there. GIF just did a 10,000x. Okay, which I missed. Had no idea, man. Trayvon buys it live on stream, puts $10, turns into $20,000. Plenty more, friends. Banana, 10x, 10, everything's 10x, 5x, 10, 10, 10, 10. And they don't rug. They're still there. So they go up and do the 10x and they're just going sideways, man. That's amazing. Like, look at this chart, man. Look at this. Look at this chart, friends. You can't look at this. 120x is banana. Okay, you get in after the first 4-hour candle. You're up 11x. 11x? No one knows how to bridge into the chain still? That's crazy. Friends, pDAI did a 5,000x from the low. And it's not done yet. 5,000x. Like, see, I throw all these images and all these pictures out here, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, cool, but where are the coins? There you go, man. There you go. They're all doing it. Now, friends, I know when you hear these, doesn't mean you're late. I'm just showing you they went strong, and now they're going sideways, which means, okay, not financial advice. I'm wearing a cork hat on the internet, friends. There are no flies in this room, and I have these corks. That's what they are for. A lot of people ask, what are these corks for, friends? Because the flies in Australia, there's nothing, friends. They are nothing like America. Even in the Middle East, you guys have never seen flies like these in Australia. Friends, you will literally be eating a burger. The fly, you do this, they don't move. You're like, Habib, I'm trying to eat my burger. You are literally still hanging out here. You're taking a dump. You're doing a little bzz, bzz, bzz. Can you move? You actually move him. Friends, these flies, you know how rude they are? They don't even, like, at least disappear out of my eyes before you come back and land on the same spot. You know what he does? He goes out here. He goes, That's the flies here, friends. Because they know, friends, the flies know, like, it's too hot to really care. You know what I mean? That's what the flies are like here, friends. That's why we need these core cats, okay? So, you're seeing all these pictures and images and all these emotions out here, but the price is smashed up, friends. And that's why I'm telling you, not financial advice. Please, not financial advice. You're seeing all these. I'm just telling you, when something goes up that amount, all right, those X's, and then they don't have a minus 99% drop and a rinsing out, it's a signal for you to go, all right, I better pay attention and find a way to get in. Don't just FOMO buy anything, but you might be like, oh, I've given you indicators. Hey, put the SuperTrend out. Okay, 50% from the top. That's a nice start. Maybe start to DCA. Okay, maybe it flips red on the daily SuperTrend. Start to DCA on that point. When it flips red on it, because you're like, okay, you've gone down heaps. Because if you wait for it to flip green again, you'll be buying back near the highs because the ATR is 3 times the distance, okay? So watch my trading videos and out here when I'll be explaining these to you over time. Remember, in momentum trading mode. But they're strong, man. They're strong. I did the exact same thing for pDAI, friends. So this is why it made pretty much history. pDAI, friends. Now, oh man, you got to learn from this, okay? So pDAI, friends, everyone knows, all right, I was told that there's an infinite inflation bug here. I was told right here, okay? And then pDAI dumped, it comes back up and it went up, okay? At this point, many people ask me, go, hey, it's going up. I want to get in. And I said, look, man, I hope it keeps going up. I'm just telling you, since it's going up and it's appeared itself as a unicorn, I want to wait for a cheap price. I want the non-believers to be out. Okay, the non-believers to be out. Friends, just change the regular chart. And that's exactly what happened. They went down, it went down, and it went here. And I literally said to people, friends, there's these annoying people out here saying, You cost me all of it. You cost me all of it. And I literally said in my lottery tick friends, I was telling people, I said, look, man, if you got out here because of that inflation bug scare, well, I'm letting you know that whatever I was going to put in here, all right, if it was real, I have now put in 5 times more, 5x more here. Do you understand? So just using an example, instead of putting $100, which let's say it would have been $100, just example, this would be $500. What I've done is told you, hey, I've got 5 times more conviction because you kept going up and up and up. That's why I'm telling you, a lot of these coins in PulseChain are providing this opportunity. And guess what, man? Like in Ethereum, friends, they're all like 700 million market cap, 500 million market cap, 100 million market cap for amazing ones like Ticker Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Obama, 250 million like Mog. These are 1 million, 2 million. Dick Whipper, 7 million. Really? See, it's still too cheap, man. This is too cheap. Okay, so all of these friends, this campaign is a unique edge in a sea of copy-paste VC chains, and Crypto Kobe's written all about it. By the way, Crypto Kobe, without even knowing, literally just wrote about, hey, Tang Gang fix all these things with their launches. This is what you should pretty much do to stop these VC stuff. It's pretty much funny, right? And being the resistance chain, the people's chain, it is the people's chain. It's the best story fit, isn't it? It matches with everything else. That's what's been happening now. Remember, we're just like helping dressing it up, but really it was doing it naturally. It's doing it the whole time, friends. I'm here observing like, oh my gosh, I am noticing Richard Hart's spirit of his rebelling against the state for their pro-establishment scum ways where they're trying to steal our rights. The government's trying to steal our rights. Richard Hart's stance is popping up like mushrooms and in tokens, just tokens and items and like just pretty much culture being stamped on the chain. It's reflecting that. And Richard Hart's battle is basically parallel, but also linked to everyone else in crypto. Solana was labeled as security. Cardano was labeled as security. XRP was labeled as security, right? All of these, everybody's battling. We're in the then they fight you phase. So now you can kind of see, friends, now how Hex was a cycle 1 narrative coin back in 2020 and 2021. Now we can see this cycle 2 community, there still is a story fit, right? There still is a story fit. So I've sniffed every other chain, man. They just don't have it like this. And those other chains, they're not offering a great narrative. Like, if you want a reason to join, okay? Not like, hey, come in, there's some yield on Arbitrum, yeah. Come on, bro. That's what we mean yield. What do you mean yield? I know you're going to 0 in about 18 months from now. What do you mean yield, Habib? Okay, we're all going to 0 in 18 months. When the bear market starts, we know it's all over. Everyone knows. So give me a reason to join, man. Just like war, friends. You know the soldiers back in World War I and II? They wanted something to join, the greater cause. That's why the marketing, if you go look at the propaganda for recruitment into World War I and World War II, they don't mention the you're going to get shot in the head part. God rest all their souls, by the way. It's just, government's evil, man. The government, literally, their war propaganda did not even mention, by the way, you're going to get shot in the head. They literally said, come on a journey, the biggest adventure in your life. I'm not making this up. I remember this in school. We learned about this in school, seeing these advertisements. Come and join the biggest adventure of your life, the great calling. All of it to go and get blown to pieces. So we know how this works out, friends. So now, in crypto, people want a narrative to grip them. We want to feel early to something, okay? We want to feel early to something. Look at these images, Richard Hart versus the SEC. Corrupt Gensler. We got him. We got him. This is from the Altcoin Daily video. You know Richard Hart here. So I'm saying when moon. Well, yeah, when moon. We're building the moon. That's what I'm telling you now. On this chain, they're building the moon right now. And look, Vince, see, if you were in my position, not you, of course, the friendship cult, you guys get me, but most people out there, these other influencers that you and I watch, if they were in my position, they'd be shutting their mouth. They'll be shutting their mouth. And what they'll do is, if the prices went up in the future, they will pat themselves on the back and say, I told yous. But if the prices went down, they just move on with their lives and they go get the next VC insider grifter coin and shill PowerPoint slides to their audience. Okay, that's what they will do. I'm different. Of course I'm different because I'm you. I'm in the trenches here with you, okay? Because I like these cheap prices. Friends, I'm telling you right now, man, if Dick with Butt was 870 million market cap, I'll be pooping my pants. I'll be like, oh my God, everyone in here might get wrecked. That's what I'll be thinking in my head, friends. You know me, I'm just going psycho, okay? if any of these other meme coins or altcoins, if they were like 40x higher in price from today, yeah, I'll be really scared. I'm like, oh man, but they're not. They're really cheap. Flip that though. All these other VC tech stuff, friends, they're 10 billion market cap, man. They're literally 10 billion, 5 billion fully diluted. The people shilling them are not nervous because they got paid. Because they know the deal. They rub their hands together and they go, yes, yes, dump all the unlocked tokens onto the people. That's what they're all thinking about in their head. They think there's infinite retailers to come in and buy it. Retailers saying, nah, I think the people have learned about the highest value content in crypto right here. I think we are leading the resistance. PulseChain is the people's chain. And guess what? It's still early. No centralized exchange listings. Okay? None of them. You still have Eric Wall FUD on it. Okay? That's pretty much etched in stone forever. Okay? That's bullish, by the way. Always still bullish. Okay? You have all these undertones going on and these qualitative stuff that we've been able to identify that you can't see on charts. We have it all here. Tell you right now, man. Look at the bridges. None of them pretty much. Look at the Token Explorer. Pretty much doesn't work. We're still not selling. They're still not selling. At some point they will. But it ain't anywhere near, clearly. Because we have diamond butts. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, all. Tell mum and dad you love them. Catch you soon.